Ezechimere, your compass to financial freedom.
Mistakes people make, we also make those mistakes. People try to look for relevance in a bid to seek for relevance. We make a whole lot of mistakes. Relevance, is it a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. Relevance is a state of being closely connected, a state of being appreciated. So anybody that is looking for a position where he or she is appreciated by others is seeking for relevance. Somebody that wants to be appreciated, that person is seeking for relevance. And people seek for relevance in different ways. Want to be appreciated by others, want to be appreciated by their society, want to be appreciated by their friends, in quotes, want to be appreciated by their colleagues. So that is seeking for relevance. Is it a bad thing? It's not bad. I've often said that nothing is bad or good. It is our thinking that makes them so. Is it wrong to seek for relevance? It's not wrong. Is it wrong to be popular? It's not wrong. But the process through which you want to come to that state is what will determine whether it is right or whether it is wrong. Not being wrong in the sense that it's not good in itself, but the impact it usually has on the individual that is trying to come to that position in their life. In a bid for somebody to become, appreciated in the society. For example, if you check most of our religious leaders, the ones that are trending, you understand, that trend there is relevance. That trend there is a state that they are being appreciated by people. So people listen to them. People are connected to them because what they seem to be doing is something that is connected to the way people are living as it is today. Okay? And then you discover maybe some of the clips that people watch on the social media. They say that they are trending clips and stuff like that. Those clips seem to be relevant, seem to be connected to the people. People tend to appreciate those things, and that's why, you see them trend. So it's not completely a bad thing for somebody to be appreciated, because if you are somebody that makes a particular thing, maybe let's say you produce food and it is expected that over 20,000 people should access that food, but only 2,000 showed up, it means that the thing you did was not really appreciated. So is it bad to seek for relevance? I will say no. It is not bad to seek for relevance. But people go about this relevance seeking through several ways. It is the process through which people come to that point of being relevant that I find troublesome, I find challenging to us. Because actually, there are ways you can go about it and you become relevant and it will not in turn hurt you. While there are also ways you go about becoming relevant that it will in turn hurt you. Some of the ways that people go about seeking for relevance. Some people seek for relevance through association. People become relevant by association. When we talk about association, I'll just give some of the points. It's not going to be exhaustive. Some of it is association in the sense of a man is wealthy. We know a particular politician that is doing very well, got married to somebody. Automatically, the wife will become relevant, in quotes, because he will automatically attract the status of his husband. And you discover that for these reasons, a lot of people make some decisions that are detrimental to them because they want to become relevant, and then they want to enter into maybe marriage relationship. They don't really, due diligence to know if it's truly what they need. But because they want relevance, in quotes, they get into those relationships because they believe relating with this person on that platform is going to make them to become accepted, appreciated by the society. Some people, they gain relevance from the family they belong to. Some, the company of friends that they keep. And then this is one of the reasons you see people join cult groups, because they want to be appreciated by the society or by the people around them, their community, either that they are strong. I remember growing up as a young chap there in Rivers State, you see very young people join cult groups because they believe that if you are not one of those people, you are a Jew guy. You don't know what is happening. They call you Wanna, as it were, because anybody that is a Jew is regarded as Wanna. So some people don't want to answer that title, and they join a cult group. And you know what it will turn out to be in the life of those people. Because they want to become relevant, they enter into wrong associations that in turn destroyed their life. Because I watched some of my age mates that we grew up with, some of them ended up with machete cuts. Some were chased out of the city. Completely, they were chased out of the city when the effect of the association that they have sought began to impact on them. Some people also want to seek for relevance through money. They pursue money. They want to gather money. They believe that at the moment they have money, they will be accepted by the society. Some people get into all manner of things. Some even go into stealing. They go into frauds because they want to be accepted by the society. Currently, it's like who wears the most flashy clothes tend to be the most accepted, which is a wrong culture. But it is what it is in this part of the country. But we want to change the narratives. The value of a man doesn't consist in the abundance of what he's putting on. The thing you are putting on don't really make you. That's what the Holy Book said, and that is true to the core. It doesn't really make you. Your makeup is not truly what you're putting on. I've seen some people that are doing very, very well for themselves. They don't care about designers. And they are okay. They are comfortable. And the danger of seeking for relevance through the wrong source is that it puts pressure on you. You will be under pressure to keep up that appearance. And then the more they are pressured to keep up that appearance, the more they will not achieve their overall goals. I've seen a lot of people, and as well as I do, some people were fantastic footballers. They made a lot of money in their 20s, early 30s. They were millionaires in hard currencies, in pounds and in dollars. These guys, you know how much they earn weekly. But because of seeking for relevance through the wrong means, they ended up, squandering the fortune that they made in their early days. And of course, what they don't understand is that, this life is a stage. And that stage is not an exclusive stage for one man. Every individual have a lifespan. We read a story this morning, an individual that had a mandate to lead a particular group of people to a certain place. A time came that he was stripped off his position, and that position was handed over to his son. And then I told the people that sat with me while we were having that conversation, I said, that is how it happens. Nobody is going to dance on a stage forever. Now, you having this mentality that you are not going to be on that stage forever, what do? You begin to prepare for your exit because you will expire for that stage. You will expire for that stage. Some other people seek for relevance by trying to drag some other people down. They try to bring somebody down, and that's why you see all the dragging in the social media. Today you see people dragging this person, see this one dragging this person, see this one dragging this person. Yes, of course, they are projecting something that seems to be truth. But behind the truth that they are projecting is relevance that they are seeking. And that is it. And this thing is happening in every quarter. It's happening in the religious quarter. It's happening in the entertainment sector. It's happening in the political sector. Everywhere is happening. In the business sector, it's happening. Somebody will see another individual that has succeeded in what he's doing. Just look for one fault, one mistake that person has made, and then they will just highlight that mistake that the person has made, blow it out of proportion so that they can also trend. People seek for relevance and they destroy people in the name of wanting to seek relevance. You see people, charlatans talking here and there. Maybe somebody wants to make an illustration and just makes one mistake. They will just crop that mistake the person made and then spread the mistake. It looks as though that the person is a complete fool. But it's not true. Those guys are seeking for relevance. Let us know that this is a law of life. It is the law of sowing and reaping. Some people call it the law of karma. Give and it shall be given unto you. If you get your relevance by destroying people, I bet you are going to get it good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. That's what you are going to get. Because you are making an investment for your life, and you are going to harvest it in this same life. So how do you go about seeking for relevance? I know some people, they want to be relevant. They try to gaslight people, rubbish the success of others. Because when they chook their mouth in matters that affect, people that are up there, definitely they will trend. Definitely, they will trend. How are you going about seeking for your own relevance? I hope you are not going about seeking for relevance by destroying your friends. Some are backstabbers. They laugh with you here now, and behind you, they are exposing your secrets. They are destroying your image intentionally. They are destroying your image. How are you seeking your relevance? Relevance is not a bad thing, but how are you seeking it? This is some of the ways that is wrong about seeking for relevance. But one of the best ways you can become relevant in life is to, think of how to impact your community, your immediate environment positively. How you can affect lives from the place where you are, where you can impact life from where you are. How you can help the next door neighbor. How you can support your colleague, you can support your friend. The very little way that you can, begin from there. That's how you become accepted. I remember something that happened some time ago. I have this friend very close to me. Another friend of ours was trying to, get his attention. And then he kept calling and calling and calling and calling. The individual, I don't know the reason as at then why he couldn't pick the call. So, fortunately, I showed up in the scene where the individual that was trying to make that phone call was. And then he asked me, please, I've been trying to reach this person. Can you please try if he will pick your call? The moment I died, I was fortunate that person picked my call. Instead of this other person, passing the information he wanted to pass, he became offended. That, how is this person more important than me that I've been calling? He didn't even want to listen to that individual. I turned out, I said, this is why you are not really connected to this person. You don't even give benefit of the doubt. Do you know how much investment we have made into the life of this person? Part of the investment is you give the person benefit of the doubt. Because this same individual is somebody that, you might be calling him for 2 days, he will not pick your call. But when he comes to explain to you the circumstance, you will understand. You will understand his position. So this other guy, he felt like, how come you are more appreciated by this person than me? Because as it were, I wasn't having much. Then I wasn't doing anything serious. Then he was already working, making all the money that he can make as it were. But he felt that by having money, you are relevant. But I asked the question, how have you affected this person's life? How have you helped this person? Have you even listened to his cry any day? You just think because you are older than all of us, people should respect you. People feel entitled. Because you are older than me, I should listen to you. No. It's not because you are older than me. It's not by age. Relevance shouldn't be by age. It should be by impact. For the 20 years that I have stayed around you, how have you affected my life? The only time people want to affect your life is when you do something wrong. They never encourage you. They never supported you. It is when you do something wrong, they just criticize you. Criticism without showing the person how to do it right is not impact. But I'm not saying we should not be constructive in our criticism. So you say you are older than somebody, people that have attained leadership by position. Because it's a privilege, one person will be there per time. And then you have been appointed to be there. And you respect everybody to bow down before you in the name that you are God. No. And then you come to the political space because you have become a political leader. Yes, you were appointed by us to do so. Some other person could be there tomorrow. So you don't expect everybody to bow down before you because you are our political leader, because you are our religious leader, because you are our business leader. No. These things are not the best way to gain relevance. The best way is get connected to the people. That's what relevance is all about. Be connected to the people. Feel what the people are feeling. Go through what they are going through. One of the experiences I had in my early days when I was in the university, I was appointed to lead a group of people, and then because I was a leader over those people in my campus days, some people do come to me for call it counseling or complain. So you can call it complain because they will come to share some of their challenges with me. Because of the kind of upbringing that I had, I didn't really have much, to tell them, but rather I will motivate them because my life is filled with, hope. And every now and again, I must give you hope. Even though you want to commit, it was on record that if you bring somebody that wants to commit suicide in the campus to me, after we speak, the person will abandon that decision. I had that record. If somebody has made up their mind to go and commit suicide, if we finish talking, you will drop that ambition, and then because you will see reason to live again. But deep down inside of me, I knew that I don't have their experience. I didn't know that there are better ways of having those experiences. You can read books, attend seminars. I went to God and prayed. I said, God, please, I don't know. I don't really understand what these people are passing through. Make me go through what they are going through. And I don't know if it was God that answered that prayer or who. My dad was retired against the year we were calculating, and then hardship set in. That was when I was now connected with the people. If the person say we don't have food to eat, then I was connected. But after a time, I now told God, no, the lesson is enough. But I can tell you, all of those people that I had interaction with in my university days, till tomorrow, they respect me. Did I give them money? No. I came to the point where I felt what they felt. I understood what they were going through. I spoke from my heart. I related with them. I gave them advice that helped a lot of them because nobody dropped out. Everybody graduated. Some graduated, best graduating students from their classes, and the rest of them. Till tomorrow, we tend to be relevant. We are connected. We are appreciated. Till tomorrow. But that was just like a student. So you can be relevant. Even though you don't have money in your bank account, you can be. It is by connecting with people, solving problems. The people I related with when I was in university, till tomorrow, they respect me. Some are doing better than myself, but they still respect me because we made impression in their life. Make impression in my life, make impression in the lives of the young people in Nigeria and in Africa, and you will live forever in their hearts. Talk about people like Kwame Nkrumah. They made impacts, and life has not forgotten them. Life has not forgotten them. Talk about the people, the likes of Awolowo. They made impact, and life have not forgotten them. Talked about the people of Martin Luther King Jr. They fought for people. Life today is rewarding them. People still respect their name. Nelson Mandela. These people made impression in the lives of people, and this is what is expected of each and every one of us. These guys were not billionaires, but they touched life. That you don't have money, and that's why they are not affecting life. You can start today to affect life. You want a better Nigeria? You want a better Africa? You want a better world? It starts from you. Let's go out there and make the world a better place, and you become relevant for life. Thank you.
Nwaobia Ezechimere, your compass to financial freedom.